Hi, I'm Ram. Welcome back to my Morrowind playthrough. Last time we spent a billion years fighting in the sewers. It was very tedious, very painful. And now we have to escort this guy to a shrine. So, okay, I don't know what he's doing, but stay with me. We are going to go travel underneath the basement. There's some sort of undead shrine under here. Come on. We'll get started in the sewers, but I've spent a little bit of time while not recording trying to beef my character up, because we are having more than the normal level of difficulty with these goblins. So I can't for the life of me find the temple basement. Okay, that's not helping. Alright, fine, we'll just wander around trying to find that. I swear I saw it somewhere. But yeah, I leveled Conjuration up to, what is it, 81, so at least that means we're pretty much always guaranteed to cast our Golden Saint. I've also had a look through at the different attributes of my little summons, just because, you know, the Golden Saint gets killed in like 3 hits against the goblins, so I was seeing if any of them have like different stuff. The hunger, I think, sometimes paralyzes people, so we might try and get hungers out more often and see if that gives us more benefits. Sold a ton of stuff, dropped stuff off in our house, etc. Not very important. The other actual good thing is we swapped our increased strength sword out to increased sanctuary, so we have sanctuary 11 points, so I'm hoping that'll prevent us from being hit so often. Probably won't do a huge amount, but can you... Okay. I just have to wait here and hope he leaves. Hopefully that'll buy us maybe one more hit. It's not very clear on like what the percentage is. But I'm gonna have to exit this and come back in. It's not really clear on how much it does, so I'm hoping maybe even like a 10% increase in dodge chance would be nice. So down here, I'll save first, might as well. There we are. That is great, Bone Lord, they're fine. I've bought a ton of spells. I should have every single spell effect in the game right now for my custom spells. Restoration's also increased a little bit, but we still can't cast anything reliable. And that's it. I have been thinking more about how we could get Gaynor. And I think the advice was just buff up a ton. But an important thing I'm thinking is Armor Eater. If I can get him down. He does have a degree of Spell Reflect, but I'm not sure if it's like 100% Spell Reflect, or if it's just a little bit. So... Ooh, he's got his own spell effect. Lovely. What we might do is we might try and burden him. And then... Who casted... Ah, do I still have my paralysis blade on? Probably. No, I don't. Okay. Someone's paralyzing these guys, and I don't know who. I'm pretty grateful either way. Has this Golden Saint just happened to got a paralysis sword? I think so. That's immensely useful. I kind of wish that there'd be like an option where you could choose what your Golden Saints come equipped with. Ooh, I'm actually damaged. But yeah, I also leveled up, so hopefully we'll be able to tank at least something. We did manage to tank 1 hit there. So, pretty happy about that. Also, I should switch to a fire sword. But yeah, I'm thinking for Gaynor. If I have... You see, I don't know if the Armor Eater and the Weapon Eater is like a permanent thing. Because it's 10 to 30 points for 1 sec. So if I... Could I potentially get him to the stage where all of his armor's broken? And then all of his weapons are broken. And then put Burden on him. And then he's just like stuck in one place on the floor. Because that seems probably like the easiest way I'm going to be able to get him. If we can just sort of trap him somehow. Anyway, I haven't been paying remote attention to here. Where did we even come in? There, so we had to head east. Of course, there's a little cave, so we might as well check down here first. I hope this guy isn't going to die on me. I'll have to remember to save a lot, so he doesn't just spontaneously die and I have to, you know, go back ages. This is just some nice rocks down here. Ah, this way's barricaded. That's alright. Ooh, we're seeing human enemies down here, which is some... Okay. Right, that's not good. You came in here and died pretty much instantly. From one of you little... You're the dart people, aren't you? I remember that. Alright, we'll have to load. I'm gonna have to be pretty speedy to prevent you from dying from these guys. Luckily they hit with poison, and I'm an Argonian, so... You know, good luck with that. Right. He was on this side, so if we just go super quick and try and hold his aggression... No, not him! Are you dead already? Okay, this doesn't bode well. I might have to make him wait and then kill them and then get him to come through after. Luckily, I'm pretty sure that good old Golden Saint isn't being affected by these darts either. Pretty sure Daedra can't be killed by poison. Might be making that up. She didn't seem that bothered though. You're still pretty tanky though, but because you're not hitting for me for much, it is bearable. Alright, just to confirm, yeah. Black Dart Darren. You had Steel Darts, which presumably had some kind of poison enchantment on, but I can't see it. I'll take your 6 gold. I'm probably going to have to clear out this whole area full of these guys then. We're in Temple Sewers East, which I'm not sure 100% is where we're supposed to be. They said go to Temple Gardens, but they said go east to the Temple Gardens, so who knows. Ah, a ghost. That's probably a good sign. Alright, any more of these black darts? Because... Okay, doesn't look like it. I'm gonna get our little priest friend back in. Right, been nothing but the undead so far. We've found our way to the Catacombs, which is definitely not where we're supposed to be, but, you know, we'll have a look anyway. Ah, this looks like it's going to require levitation, which you aren't going to enjoy, are you? Is there a way down? No, there is not. Okay, please don't get, like, stuck on the floor. I think he's already fell off a ledge that he's not going to be able to get back up on. Come on. Where is he? Yeah, this isn't good. I'm reloading. I don't know why they thought they'd take their already quite bad escort AI and try and put it in places with a lot of steep ledges. Alright, there we are. I might leave you here, and I might... There you are. You stay there. I'll go have a quick explore of the catacombs. Alright, lot of pillars and stuff upwards. Pretty... just a pit. I don't think there was anything at the top there. Someone's fighting me, but I'm flying in the air, so they won't be able to get me. Who is it? Is it... Oh, they're swinging fast at me. You're doing magic. Are you just a Bone Lord? Yeah, that would make sense. I'm gonna fly over here and then... This is a fine area. I don't feel like I need, like, people to help me with this combat. This is just, like, generic catacomb guys. And even a rat. Ooh, I found an adamantium mine. How heavy is that? Weight 50. Ugh. I don't even want it, to be honest. I'm not even taking it. Got a nice little coffin area down here. Can't loot the coffins. It's a pre-killed corpse. Very nice. I hear rats. Some nice rats somewhere, and nothing up here. Right, I'm hoping this Catacomb area isn't too long. Ah, that's probably a different load zone, isn't it? Temple... Isn't Temple Shrine where we're supposed to be? I think it is. How am I wish I could see a map. How am I supposed to get him down here? Because this is definitely... Yeah, there would be no way that I could get him off the top. And even if I could, I'm pretty sure he'd die to fall damage. So... maybe I'll have... Yeah, there's no good way down from this room. I mean, if I can, like, push him off the side, that'll work. But then, how will we get back home? Right, I'll go have a look around up there, see if there's... Maybe this is like the, maybe it like all loops round, there'll be another entrance to the temple shrine somewhere else. I can't imagine this being the intended route. Aha, after a couple more areas of fighting random skeletons, actually found our way to the gardens. So, I think south through the gardens, it said? Yeah, we're going south anyway. We should find a way to the shrine soon. It's quite pretty down here. I hear the ancestor bone pits as usual. Right, it looks like there's only sort of one way to go in here. This guy is an absolute nightmare in combat, by the way. Half the time he doesn't even bother using that club, he just starts punching things with his fists. It's incredibly annoying. I have to always check that he's not dead behind me. Ooh. Nice picture of Almalexia up there. Anywhere I can go down here? No. What's... Right, that's... Oh, it's so tempting. This is not south. So, let's see what this is. Getting a Relville's tomb. That doesn't sound particularly positive. Kite and shield, corpse. Some nice drinks. And I'll take whatever's in here. Right, we should probably be doing actual quest things. I'm pretty sure when they're... Rid the area of all the profane, powerful leeches. Okay, maybe that is where a leech is. Hello, Almalexia. And these are just random guys at the bottom here. Temple Shrine. Good, it does loop around. These look like leeches. Lovely. Right, please don't kill this random guy. He's dead. Alright. It like one hit. And I didn't save close enough, did I? Yeah, I really got a habit in this. I have to get in the habit of saving after every single combat, because he just dies instantly. Back in the shrine. I am probably going to be cutting out a lot of this area, just because it is like the same skeleton and bone lord enemies over and over again. Do I hear you being dead in the background? Okay, thank God. Profane Acolyte, okay. I think the lady's tomb, I can't remember what their name was already. Might be where the bad stuff is. This is a nice door, though. There are a ton of these guys in here, which is a bit of a pain. Luckily, all of them seem to do about 40 damage, which I can tank. So... Not that successfully, though. My Golden Saint is actually doing not bad against them. Which is very impressive. Right, can I at least get you to, like, go in a line? They've all got their stupid summons up. They're not even fighting me directly. Hopefully they'll run out of magicka soon, all of them. Although, they are being powered by the undead or whatever, so... It's quite possible that they just won't run out of magicka at all. That's gonna kill me. Ooh, very lucky it didn't. Yeah, I can't really keep up if they're going to be just using unlimited magicka. What I would give to have the reservoirs for this kind of shenanigans. I actually totally forgot I have my little Dremora guys out, so... if they're summoning help, I might as well summon help as well. There we are. They've stopped using their magic, most of them. They're back out to their little swords and shields. It's be immensely easier, just a game of patience. Just gotta wait until they wear down. Right, go ahead, Storm Atronak. Kill all of them for me. I think Storm Atronach's run out of magicka as well. I'll get a fresh batch. They're dropping like fruit flies now that I can actually get hits in on them. There we are, journal's been updated. Is that all of it cleared? We've killed the last of the profane. Lovely. Did any of you have names or anything? I don't think so, right. Gotta go back and get this guy to go cast his, you know, prayer over the area. Right, Shrine of the Dead, so... this thing? Looks kind of like the cult shrines. I will now cleanse the Shrine of the Dead, I suppose, if I can. Be with me, lady. Very nice. Is that all done? You've succeeded. Cool, so we just head back now? It is done. Please can we return to the temple now? Yeah, alright. I want to check out the rest of this area, though. Have a little sneak around here. Ah, this'll just link back to the other place. It's a little way that goes down as well. Temple Crypt. Now, we haven't been to a crypt. You stay still. You stay with me. Right, you wait here. Also, it's a complete shambles that you, a temple priest, wouldn't know an Almsivy intervention. Like, what's even the point? That's surely the first spell you learn. But I guess not, and I gotta escort you back through several load zones of repetitive enemies. Ah well. More leeches. Getting into more of a classic Ashlander style pit down here. Very similar to what the Urshulaku temples look like. Nice little chests. Is grave robbing moral? Probably not. But I'll take it anyway. Some barrels, that's just... oh, cliff razor plumes, I don't want any of that. Tons of adamantium down here, which I'm still not taking. I imagine you'll need a fair few bits of ore to actually make anything out of. So, I don't really want to bother taking anything back to him. Ooh, a rusty key you had. Lovely. I'll keep an eye out. Is that the key to the tomb earlier? Because that would be useful. Right, that looks like it's it for the crypt. Just a small area, couple of leeches. Right, come with me again. Travel together. Come on. There we are. So, that down there, that's just going to be... ooh, there's a little way down there. This should just be the opening back up to the catacombs. But it does look like a pretty big area. Got rats. I could have swore it was one of those weird oval doors. And there's this thing. A nice little tribal painted rock. Alright, that's the catacombs. Don't think we've seen any of those before. That's kind of intriguing. To keep an eye out, are they like... I don't know, it doesn't look like any of the temple paintings. Maybe it's just like an older religion, because this is old Mournhold, so... oh no. Yeah, I noticed that rock was a slightly narrow gap while getting through it. Here we are. Right, is there anything... another door? That's another door to the catacombs. Okay, we'll just head up and around. Back to that one little tomb. I can't resist. Because she sounds like maybe like a mini boss, but I mean, apparently my journal's been updated and my quest's been finished, so it's not necessary that I go kill them, but I kind of want to anyway. Right, I've got Delaney to go rest here. We'll look inside. Right, that wasn't what the key for the lock was, so I guess that'll just be a mystery, but we can get in here anyway. Quick little save again. And I'll maybe get my golden saint ready. Ooh. A rancid stench nearly overwhelms you. This is not the smell of the dead. There is something else here. Ah, we don't get a fancy little text box very often. I've got high hopes. Please don't quash them. Where's this? Nice little room up. This kind of looks like a... Now this looks like a hidden door. Something that could definitely be revealed if need be. Definitely a lot more maze-like than I was expecting. Old metal door. Takes us round to a living area, maybe. Just more coffins. Alright. Yeah, actually looking at the map, this does actually appear to be a blocked off area. Like, we should be able to get through here according to the map. Right, this is just definitely going to be like a weird quest thing. I'm going to put my mark spell down here, because I already know it's going to be annoying to get back here. There we are. Gotta remember that's there, so next time someone asks me to go kill a leech, I'll be ready for it. Since we can't get anywhere further, I guess all we have to do now is escort that guy back. Alright, we're back up here. This is... probably have to go back to the Archcanon, which was an adjoining room to this. Haven't quite got the layout of this place down yet. Here we are. Also have to bring him back to his studies. Here? I think he's stuck behind the Ordinator. Yeah. I'll just wait an hour and hopefully he'll be... There we are. Is this good? Can we talk again? Can we please return to the temple now? You are back in the temple. What is it? Have you settled that business with the Shrine of the Dead? I have. Interesting. You have performed your duty well, the Untethered. The goddess is very pleased. Take this blessed spear as a gift from the Lady Almalexia. It is good that you have been of service to Our Lady. Right, can I do anything else? Unfortunately, I know of nothing you may do for the lady now. Speak with Fedris Flair. He normally has errands that must be completed by the lowly. Don't let him tell you he has nothing to be done. I'm sure there's something. Alright, are you fine to just stay here? Good, I'll head round to the front and we'll see if we can get another quest from him. This guy up here with the shoulder pads? Service to Our Lady Almalexia. The Lady Almalexia resides here in the High Temple. We in Mournhold all live under her protection. Right, so I'm looking for service to Our Lady. I spoke with the lady earlier today, and there may be something that one of your skills will be able to have helped. That's ruined. There's something you want me to get. The Lady Almalexia would like you to retrieve a powerful artifact. Barilzar's Maze Band. Right, tell me about this band. All I know is that the goddess wants it returned. You'll find it in the ruins beneath the temple. Search to the northwest in the sewers. There was a passageway in the abandoned crypt that has been blocked off by a cave-in, but Almalexia had the cave cleared. As for the item itself, I don't really see why you need to know any more about it. If you must inquire, perhaps Gavestrin can give you more details. Who's Gavestrin? Ah, that's the... I don't want to go back there. Well, we don't really need to know more about the artifact, because we'll see what sort of cool enchantment it has on it once we find it. So, back in the sewers. Oh god. Alright, guess we'll head back there now. I will say, I really like the city part of this DLC, but the sewers does just absolutely bore me to tears. So, you know, that's annoying. I'm kind of just trying to get through it as fast as possible so we can do sort of the more entertaining quests. Sort of up top. Alright, abandoned crypt. Found it pretty fast. That's a lot of very weird cave-in sounds. Ah, you lots. I should have saved before I came over here, but I didn't, so I'm gonna go do that. There we are. Skeletons out here as well. Because I just ran past everyone. It's been nothing but leeches in here before. This looks like a slightly more interesting room. Maybe not. Maybe it's just got a nice red light. Ah, you look like actually someone. You have no place here, child of living flesh. The mazed band must not be allowed to leave this tomb. The band should never have existed at all. That was my folly, and this is my curse. For all eternity, I am damned to walk in this half-life to keep my creation from destroying the hearts and minds of mortals. Those who would challenge my fate will pay with their lives. You're really bigging up this ring. This better be, like, incredible. I'm expecting, like, a really nice constant effect from here. So, pretty excited. What even are you? Are you sort of like a... He does, he kind of looks like a skeleton king, but with a weird bad haircut. Now I'm really expecting big things, because I don't think I've seen that model at all, so... Got a nice little custom look for this guy. He's not very strong though, so... Alright, I'll kill the leech. Even killed my golden saint. Your tomb wasn't very impressive though. You did have a chest with 50 gold in it. Not the time, absolutely not the time. And 3 diamonds. And also I think you're trapped somewhere. Yeah, you're sort of trapped over there. Because you can't figure out how to get up. I'm gonna throw my Daedra at you. That's always good in this circumstance. Actually, thinking about it, I'll tell you what I do find annoying about this DLC in particular, is there's a lot of things that they don't let you get unless you've got the quest for it, and that's kind of what I liked about Morrowind. They let you just do whatever, whenever. Ooh, a Daedric Claymore. Do I have enough for that? I do. Ah, your mazed band doesn't seem to be an enchantment. What if I put it on? Journal has been updated. I've retrieved it. I'm wearing it. Doesn't appear to be having any effects. Alright. Well, maybe it needs to be, like, upgraded or something. Can't just be a normal band. It's definitely got to have something weird in it. And luckily this time, because I'm not with anyone else, I can just Almcivi Intervention out of here. Right, I've got this band for you. Have you retrieved Barilzar's maze band? I have. You got the maze band. Interesting. I won't be the one to take it. Speak with the priest Rin. He'll know what should be done. Right, I'll have a chance to actually ask him about what it is as well. Where is he? I hope he's not mad that I'm wearing it already. Barillar's mazed band, aren't I? Yes. You've been asked to retrieve the maze band. Amazing. Almalexia will want to hear about this immediately. You are to speak with her directly. I hope you realise what honour you're receiving, the Untethered. I'm gonna kill her. Demands are present at once. You'll find her in the High Chapel. Alright. I'm gonna wait, and then... Ooh, I actually need to wait and heal, so I'm gonna need to get into the infirmary first. I am gonna kill her instantly on sight, just because I think it's fun. Besides, I can't kill her. I can't kill Vivek and then not kill her. It would show favouritism, and I'm not about that. I hope we get to meet Sotha Sil at some point in this DLC. It is called Tribunal, and so it should have the other 2 parts of the Tribunal in it. That's what would make sense to me. Oh, she's got guards. Right, that makes sense. I'm gonna take my golden state. The other thing, this is like a barred off room. So, if I leave this area, am I gonna be like barred from ever coming back? Hand Sadus, Hand Salvor, Hand Draelis, we await the goddess's command, her word is our law. There is no time to speak with the likes of you. Alright.
Come, bathe in the light of my mercy.
Alright, so you are the person I've been hearing about. I welcome you to my chapel, the Untethered. Or perhaps I should call you by another name. But that is a discussion for a later time. I understand you have done well in my service, and indeed a service in my name is a service for all of Mournhold. Now, my faithful and obedient servant, let us discuss Barilzar's mazed band. Please. An interesting item, is it not? It seems ordinary enough, but it is much more. The ring is cold now, but the embers of its power still burn hot within. I will use my magic to reawaken this power. Right, why did you want this ring? Do not concern yourself too deeply in these matters, friend the Untethered. I will use the ring as I do everything, to serve the temple and all of Morrowind. You have been a pleasant surprise to meet. I have seen something in you that I have not seen for a very long time. I bestow the blessing of my light upon you. May it serve you well. We will speak again soon. Ah, she took my ring from me. That's annoying. Right, I won't kill her yet then, because I want her to like increase that. She blessed with you with a new ability, Almalexia's Light. Alright, let's go up. It's in our powers, so... increase all of our attributes for 1 second. So, pretty much pointless. Apart from maybe using it for a bit of speechcraft. Leave me now, our loyal servant. Alright. I'll see if I can do some more quests for you, but I want that ring back at some point. Is there something else I can do for you? Shrine of the Dead. Service to Our Lady, that's what I'm looking for. I have nothing I need you to do. If something comes up, you'll be informed. Is this just a straight up wait option? I'll try waiting 24 hours and see if that happens. If anything happens.
God's grief. What next?
Yeah, the journal's vague. Ooh, there is a disturbance in the Plaza Brindisi Dorom. Investigate it, my good and faithful servant. I shall remain here. Alright, as soon as I'm done your quest, I'm killing you. Now... Gaynor, I believe... Okay, I haven't saved yet, so... Hold on 1 second, but I wanted to have... A little see if we can disintegrate your armor. So... Actually, disintegrate weapon will probably be easier, because your punches will still be strong. Weapon Eater, that's... 5 to 100, so if I can... If I can get a Golden Saint up to distract you, then... Actually, how does Burden work? Burden's only temporary, isn't it? And I imagine he's... I mean, he seems pretty strong. He's probably got a lot of carry capacity. So, yeah, we'll summon a Golden Saint, just to distract him, and then we'll start trying to kill his weapon. Right, please don't one-shot that Golden Saint. Oh, I think I got him. That's I'm pretty sure that's a touch spell. Or is it just integrating my own weapon? I don't have a weapon equipped, do I? Where's my condition? Condition 180. That didn't hit. Alright. I'll try that again. I at least need to know if I'm accidentally disintegrating my own weapon. If so, I could probably take it off. Ow, Christ. Right, let's check the weapon. Actually, that'd be good, because we did cast it successfully a couple times last time. Oh, I think it is disintegrating it very slightly. Right, we're going to unequip our weapon. Yeah, I don't know if this is a permanent effect. Are we actually casting that on him? I already have run out of a lot of magicka. Yeah, I'm not pretty good at my restoration stuff. My strength is down. That's probably from the bone walkers. Is there anything else I can do to you? Not really. Alright, I'm just gonna run away. I think... Ooh! Your hands have a really weird stance when you're trying to equip your weapon, but you don't have a weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna leave for now. We're gonna see what this disturbance is. And the blessed spear is shield 30 points, which is quite nice. Where's my good sword? There we are. I'm gonna run away from him again, and we'll see what issues are happening in the plaza. Actually, no, that's not the plaza, is it? Yeah, this is the residential either. Plaza Brindisi. This is the... Oh god, this looks horrific. This is... Great, they kind of looks like the land dregs. I'm gonna not fight. We have these little terrifying dinosaur things. And these are more of the crocodiles. Hulking Fabricant, right. Halting Fabricant Elixir, fortify absolute strength for 10 seconds. That's worth quite a lot, but also weighs quite a lot. Alright, is this a piece of the statue? Ah, they've wrecked the statue completely. Lovely. At least this is reminding me to not get in a fight with these guards. They seem to know a lot of spells. And these are venomous fabricants. Fortify attribute speed. Alright. These are fabricant. These kind of look a little bit... Yeah, they have sort of like cyborg limbs. Do these also have... No, these don't look really... These don't look robotic. Right, the creatures attacking the city have been defeated. The plaza is in ruins. The High Ordinators have asked me to help to defend the city. And the Royal Guard asked me. They definitely didn't seem to ask me. Now, I don't want to talk to these people because I know that I have a bounty. So, I'm hoping maybe I should go talk back to Almalexia. Is there a direct route back to her? I'm not 100% sure from this location. But yeah, I don't want to have to talk to the guards and have them remove all of my equipment. Lovely. Almalexia, glad I can just come and go with you. I sense that the danger in the plaza is abated for now. Go and talk to Fedris Hilaire. He will give you further instructions. Alright, I still want that ring back, though. Fedris Hilaire.
From what I hear,
I've heard about the attacks on the city. Good you reported them to me, though. I've sent some High Ordinators to deal with the situation. You can help me in another way. I want you to investigate the disturbance. Alright, these attacks are an affront to this city and to the lady. We must learn more about them. I understand a passage has opened up in the plaza that leads to some Dwemer ruins. The memorial statue has been destroyed, and an entrance has been discovered in the rubble from which the creatures emerged. Perhaps these things were of Dwemer origin. I have been told they look at least partly mechanical. Investigate these ruins, the Untethered, and report your findings to me immediately. Okay, I could see with the ones that had like cyborg limbs. The other ones just sort of looked like regular scary scorpions. But who knows, maybe they were like genetically engineered. Never really seen the Dwemer do that before, but maybe. But yeah, this is like another example of just things that's like slightly bother me about the DLC, because I like that you did have the option to fight Dagoth Yor at level 1. And I'm sure the speedrunners have done it, but you can, like, in theory, get off of the boat, collect Keening and Sunder, and, well, if you can kill Rivik for Wraithguard, and you can, like, kill Dagoth Yor probably within, like, half an hour. And it's totally legit. It's just, it's a little bit disappointing to me that there's, you know, everything has to be, like, opened up by quests. But, you know. It always annoyed me when it was in Skyrim. I understand it's, like, it makes for, like, better plot stuff, where you'd enter a cave in the wild, and it was just like a really small area, and there was like a really obvious like, this is going to be opened later for a quest. That always really annoyed me. Right, you said there was a ruin. Ah, here. Right, I'll... Bam, Ashemd, Hearthfire Hall. Good, definitely nice Dwemer stuff then. Oh Christ, who's attacking me? Somebody's attacking someone else. Ooh. This is a nice area. Journal has been updated, so... I have witnessed Dwemer construction these mysterious new fabricant creatures battling in the rules of Bam's Umsend. The Dwemer creatures seem to be defending the ruins against the intruding constructs. Their origin is still a mystery to me, but it is clear that they are not of Dwemer make. I should report my findings immediately. Should I? Yeah, alright. I might as well arm survey back there. I know they're just going to tell me to, like, explore the rest of the ruin. Or they should, at least. So, who's making the weird constructs? Figure that out. Not to you, actually, you were the person who asked me to go, weren't you? Investigate the disturbance? Yes, I did. You say these new creatures were fighting with the Dwemer creatures. This is very disturbing. Only someone with great power could control these fabricant creatures. Almalexia will be interested to hear this news. I'm sure she'll have some insight into it. Is it the third tribunal Sotha Sil gone evil for some reason? Greetings, the Untethered. I'm good to see you again. Dear Federus, told me more about your work so far here in Morrowind. It's just I might find your services useful. After some consideration, I've decided there may be a task for you to complete. Right, sure. Since the horrendous attack on the city, there have been some alarming developments. One of the most trouble has been a cult that has been recently formed, led by a young Dunmer named Eno Ramari. They call themselves the Ends of Dimes. In these troubled times, I fear that the cult is gaining in popularity. Right, so we've got a freaky little doomsday cult. Little is known about them yet, but there is one disturbing fact we have learned. Many of their members have been found dead. So, maybe like a ritualistic suicide thing, like Jonestown. At least 7 of them have been found so far, all dead in their own homes. It seems they ingested a strong poison, and not even my magics could revive those who were found. We must find out what drives this group, and rid my city of their presence. Speak with Marian Othen at the Great Bazaar. Her brother Seville was one of those found. Learn what you can about them, the Untethered, and of this Eno Ramari. Take care with him, though. The words of a martyr cry louder than those of a zealot. Right, so don't kill him. Leader of the cult resides in Mournhold, not known to have a permanent residence. Right, so why is the Doomsdayers? A cult that's been recently formed because of the attack on the city. So they believe the world's ending because of these new constructs. Right, have we... No update on the band yet. Right, hopefully I'll get that at the end of this I do for you. Almost forgot about good old Gaynor. I think maybe the weird basement in underneath the Craftsman Hall is going to be this group, because they were acting very suspicious. I assumed they wrote the heresy book about the God's Reach is where I'm supposed to be going, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, I assumed they were the ones who wrote the notebook mentioning that the king killed people. Although that was also poison. I'd like to remember, unless there's... Yeah, this might be connected to Helsif somehow, because the rumours about him killing his enemies are all used with, like, a very strong poison. So, we'll see how that works. I might want to go talk to this guy's... Yeah, this guy's sister anyway, just because I want more backstory. So, Marian Othen, we'll go talk to her first. Having a look out for Marian Othen, and this guy's talking to me about trained scribs and rats. Are you in the market for trained scribs and rats? I hope you'll find my prices quite reasonable, and my rats and scribs are fine as pets or beasts of burden, or as tasty little morsels. I actually would quite like a little friend scrib. Yes, when I was a lad, I dreamed of being the greatest scrib and rat trainer in the world. And given the limited capacities of scribs and rats, I flatter myself that I've achieved my goal. These creatures are priceless, but since I find myself unexpectedly short of cash, I'm reduced to selling off my superbly trained scribs and rats as pets. Right, I would like to purchase one of these little rats. That's right, you can have a scrib for the low price of 20 gold, or a rat for 25. They are trained to follow you and to attack anyone who attacks you. Or, you can buy my exclusive pat rack for 100 gold. They not only follow and fight, but can also carry small burdens. And in a pinch, you've got fresh meat on the hoof whenever you need it. What would you say? Would you like one? Oh, I really would like a little pet scrib. I think I was talking like earlier before I got to this DLC about having like a little pet scrib I could bring back to cat wife. Can't remember what her name is. But they are going to get absolutely wrecked in combat, so not right now. I want to remember this for the end of the DLC. I'll come back here and I'll get a scrib to bring home to Catwife. Greetings, we'd like to hear the latest rumours. A powerful and evil wizard, something or other Velas, has taken up residence nearby. At the bar the other night, they were taking advantage of the strange lights and sinister laughter late at night. I'd be on my toes if I were you. I bet this wizard will try to make a display of his power soon. Alright. I do like that you can just chat to anyone and they give you like a weird quest. I've yet to find this. Ah, there we are. Greetings, how may I help you? Let's talk about your brother. Let's talk about the End of Times cult. They are a suicide cult, plain and simple. Their beliefs are destructive, heretical, and frightening to me. I don't know how my brother ever got involved with them. I'm beginning to see them all over the city, but you'll most often find them in God's Reach, outside the Winged Guar. Right, tell me more about your beliefs. We don't actually really know what they are yet. They preach that the Tribunal have lost their powers, and this is a sign that the apocalypse is near. Eno Ramari teaches his followers that our time in Tamriel is at an end, and the gates of oblivion will soon open, and the Daedra will walk the land. Only the ancestors who have already left this world will remain once the Daedric scourge covers the earth. And so he promotes what he calls the cleansing. Right, and of course we know about 5 years after this the gates of oblivion will open. But it's actually not that bad. I don't actually know if they mess up Morrowind or if it's just Cyrodiil they attack. Right, the cleansing. It's a ritual suicide, the untethered. My brother was no fool, but he was a trusting person. Always looking for someone or something to believe in. He thought he had found that in the End of Times. Right, anything about Eno Ramari specifically? A lunatic, you'll often find him outside the Winged Guar, spouting his nonsense to passers-by, and to the drunks stumbling out of the tavern. Right, thank you for that. We're gonna have a little chat with this Eno guy. He should be just round here. Right, out in God's Reach. This is the Winged Guar, so looking for somebody prowling the streets round here. You look like a cult leader, Eno Ramari. My greetings and blessings upon you. I am Eno Ramari. How may I help you in your journey through this life? Right, tell me about your little cult. We are a peaceful group dedicated to relieving the suffering all are feeling in these troubled times. I teach my followers the way to enlightenment through understanding of what is happening in our world and what is to come in the next. All my people know the importance of preparedness for the coming troubles, and many are willing to make great sacrifice for our cause. Great. Anything? Talk to me about the cleansing, your little ritual suicide. It is a glorious ritual, friend the untethered. Our followers cleanse themselves of all their troubles, all their burdens, here on this earth. They send themselves ahead to the ancestors, spreading our word, making ready for when we all shall join them in the fight against the Daedric hordes. Right, lovely. Can I have anything else on you? Anything you want to tell me about yourself? No, that's just that. Beliefs? Our beliefs are very simple, dear friend. The Blessed Tribunal, although once filled with glory, are no longer the gods they once were. As with the tides and Tamriel's moons, all cosmic powers will wax and wane. But when gods die, it creates ripples throughout the lands. The passing of the three will be a prelude to the end of this era, and the beginning of the next. The followers of the End of Times are making ourselves ready for this to happen. Right, yeah, you said by your cleansing. We realise that the end of the area will bring about many changes. We believe the gates of Oblivion will open, and a multitude of Daedra will roam this world freely. Some might tell you this is a good thing, and that we are descended from Daedra, and it will be a return to the natural order of things. I know differently know. The coming age will be a time of great horror. The Daedric princes are not our ancestors, nor are they our allies. They will wash over the land, destroying all that man and mare have built over thousands of years. The only true protection of this scourge will be our true ancestors that have gone before us and watch over us even now. Many of our followers choose to participate in the cleansing to prepare the way for the rest of us. It is a sacrifice for sure, but it is for the greater good. Alright, it's weird that you're against all Daedric princes as well, because I know Dunmer are usually pretty happy with, you know, the good three, Mephala, Boethia, and Azura, so it's weird that you're hostile to even Azura. Not telling me about your base, but I'm pretty sure I know where your base is. I should report this to Almalexia immediately. And I will. I think I'll end this part here. Next time we will talk more to Almalexia. Probably go back into that weird basement, because I'm assuming that's them. And also maybe check out that Dwemer ruin. I'm kind of reluctant to, because, you know, I'm assuming most of it won't be accessible until we get a quest that's telling us to go down there, so well, we'll see what Almalexia has next for us. Anyway, thank you for watching.